Today we are going to create a blueprint for a menu that I'm designing in GameMaker. I've already got my button drawn out here, so I'll just add alpha channel to this layer and left click the fuzzy selector and remove the background to make that button transparent. Now I will left click the layer and auto crop layer, because we need to do that in order to use the alignment tool later. I will duplicate this button. I want 8 buttons in a row. That's 8. Now I'll name my buttons. Button number 1. Button number 2. Button number 3. Button number 4. Button number 5. Button number 6. Button number 7. Button number 8. Now since I auto-cropped the first layer, all of the buttons should be auto-cropped. I will select the move tool, select move the active layer, move button 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And while holding control while my mouse wheel up, holding shield while my mouse wheel up to navigate around here. And I will be using my measuring tool to measure exactly how many pixels I want them to be apart. So I'm going to choose my measuring tool. I will select the top left corner, left click and hold while holding control, and measure 90 degrees downward until I get about how much space I want between each button. So I want about 58 pixels. It says so right there, 58 pixels at 90 degrees. So that's 58 pixels vertically apart that each button should be. Now I will left click my alignment tool, left click on the first button, hold in shift, left click on every button after that I want to select. First I will line them up evenly by pushing these two. And now I have this set to an offset of 58. And I will left click distribute bottoms of targets. And then it lines them up perfectly for me vertically. So now I'm going to create a brand new layer. And I will call this layer row 1 vertical, vertical row 1, row number 1. And I'll be back in a minute. I will drag these layers into this button because my screen recorder won't let me do it at the moment. Okay, now that we got vertical row 1 done, let's make all of the buttons have evenly spaced second row and third row and fourth row. In order to do this, We will take out our measure tool, choose from the bottom. I didn't quite get that. Let me see. Yeah. Hold the control key and go from one button just to the next, just to see how many pixels there are in between it. There is 11 pixels between each button vertically. So now I want 11 pixels between each button horizontally. In order to do this, since I put all my buttons in one big group, I'll make it a second group in a minute, but right now I will need to left click the top left corner exactly, or I'll need to left click the side here exactly. Wait a minute. There we go. I'll hold in control so that it'll be 0 degrees as I stretch it across. And this button is 135 pixels wide. So plus 11 pixels, which is what the spaces that I want in between it. So that would be about 146 pixels from the farthest left point and to how long I want the second row to start. So it's 146 pixels. I got that memorized. I'll duplicate my rows by group of buttons into 4 rows. I'll move them sideways just to keep them apart. And now I will left click my alignment tool, left click my first row of buttons, holding shift, left click my second row, holding shift, left click my third row, and holding shift and left click my fourth row. Now I got all 4 of these selected. I need to type the value of 146 pixels into the offset for the distribute button. But first I'm going to align all the buttons in one line by left clicking align left edge of target and align top edge of target. So now they're all aligned perfectly. Now I need to distribute them 146 pixels away from the left edges of the target. So there it is. It distributed them perfectly. And now I have a space here for if I want to create a menu beside the buttons or just something telling about what this project is for.